Greetings and welcome everybody to another live stream. It is I, Yvette, and I welcome you to more LAYTON Mystery Room. How is everybody doing today? I truly hope you're all doing fantastic. Today has been a little bit busy for yours truly, but hey, it seems like we have someone in our office right now. Welcome to the office, Raven.
Hiya.
So, what brings you here, my friend?
I heard there was a mystery in the room. Some sort of mystery room.
Is that so?
Related to Professor Layton. Yes.
And I guess you went to a capable detective to handle it, I guess?
Perhaps.
Perhaps, you say? But anyway, I welcome you to my office once again, Raven, and I welcome you for accompanying me in yet another mystery-solving adventure, with yours truly, of course, my name being Yvette, and I'm here to solve even more mysteries. And without further ado, what if we proceed with investigation?
I would say let's roll, except we have to wait for a certain show who just arrived.
Aww.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Huh. Sure, my friend.
Hello.
You're most welcome.
Well, I'm glad I was able to make it. What's going on, Raven? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How you been, my friend?
Good. It's the end of the day. The start of a fun evening. We're rolling with it. Hi, Chad.
Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day today because it's about to get more mysterious in a way.
You can say that again.
Indeed. Especially with how our dear Professor Alfondi Layton has been acting.
Has it gotten much worse?
Yes.
Because I missed it last.
Pretty much, yes.
I hope Penny's life isn't threatened.
There's only one way to find out.
I agree.
Let's see, who do we have in chat? I see you, Vevi. Welcome to the stream. Talia, dear. I truly hope you're doing well. Nanaki, I see you there as well. Welcome to the stream. Kulin, I see you there. Mario. Plenty of friends here in chat, it seems. You're all most welcome. I truly hope you're all doing fantastic. And without further ado, let's jump right in, as they say. For those mysteries that are not gonna solve themselves.
I agree.
Then they wouldn't really be mysteries now, would they?
There we go. So, it seems like we're gonna start our very first 4-star case, which might be one of the harder ones, but
I think you'll be alright.
Well, not to my own horn, as they say, but I am confident in my problem-solving skills. They're proven to be quite sufficient, depending on the situation. So let's just begin the new case.
Let's do it.
Raven, you are gonna voice this individual.
Ah, yes, the commissioner. Let's give me 1 second to get into character and turn off this fan. Alfendi, are you busy?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were going to voice off any of it. I don't. Hello?
Go for it. I'm waiting for you.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were doing off Fendi or not. Commissioner, what are you doing so early? No, what are you doing here so early this morning?
Something's happened. A very worrying case. I want you to look into it.
Hey, must be serious, sir. You don't normally dish out the work in person.
It is serious, Lucy. 4 members of the Mafia have been found dead in one of their hideouts.
Mafia?
Woof. This is going to be a very serious case already.
Indeed.
They are.
4?
I'm afraid so. And for Alfendi, it's,
Sir?
never mind. I've sent through the full report. As soon as you make any progress, I'll want to hear about it.
Right you are, sir.
Lucy, could I have a word?
It's Lucy, not Penny. Whoops.
Of course, sir. What can I do for you?
Don't take your eyes off him during this case. Not even for a moment.
Of the prof, you mean? Why not? What's going on? This didn't happen in the Mercy Shore docks where violent crimes were. Ooh. But these were somewhere else. In the warehouse used by the mob. I'd seen my fair share of murders by now, but these 4 killings were a harrowing scene in anyone's book. Even the prof didn't quite manage to hide his emotions this time. You see, his eyes had settled on something very puzzling. Kiss goodbye. Case number 6. Don't take Josephine. You mean like I am right now because you wanted to talk to me in private where his eyes are out of my sight currently. Technicalities, dear. It happens. Extraordinary after all this time. Oh, wait, no. That is you, Shaw.
Oh, it is? Could have fooled me. Extraordinary. After all this time.
Was that sarcasm? What is it, prof?
Oh, sorry, Lucy. Never mind. This is a very elaborate copycat crime.
Really?
Anyway, let's go over what we know.
Okay, I'm listening.
The crime scene is a warehouse at some docks in Merseyshore. It's owned by the Agonis.
The Mafia?
Yes, they were using it as a hideout. The 4 victims were found there just before dawn yesterday morning. Among them was the head of the whole family, Severino Agoni. His right-hand man, Barbarossa Assassina. Strongman Perce Boyle. And a new recruit by the name of Angelo Fassi. 4 of them in total.
Okay. So they were all gangsters that were killed then, eh?
Yes, but as for the suspects...
I had to think. Must have been a savage beast to take out 4 of the mob's top fellows.
Well, actually, we don't have any suspects. That's interesting.
That definitely complicates things. For sure. What? There must be someone. What about the person who found them all, eh?
It was a group of sailors who were loading goods into the warehouse that discovered them. They thought they could smell burning, and when they went to investigate, they found the bodies. But none of them have a connection to the victims.
That's not enough to rule them out, though, bro. Is it, prof? What were they doing just before it happened, eh?
I say she's still calling me prof. Oh boy. They were all on a ship. No, they were all on a ship from Africa. They landed literally minutes before.
Oh, well, that's pretty cast iron as alibis go, I suppose.
Exactly. No, we can only safely eliminate them from our inquiries.
Well, there must be some other people connected to the case, surely.
There is one other person who could have been involved in some way.
Uh-oh.
But unfortunately, he's gone missing. We have no idea where he is.
Figures.
Yeah. I'll see
Eh,
it.
that's a kick in the ribs. I don't think that there's much we can do now then.
We'll just have to start investigating without any suspects or statements to help us.
Basing off only from the crime scene, huh?
Well,
Oh, but I were looking forward to guessing who done it. You know, listening to my gut instinct on that.
the point of our investigation this time isn't to identify the killer. The current theory is that the culprit fled the scene after the event. However, the door to the hideout was locked from the inside.
Huh? A murder inside a locked room?
Locked room murder mystery, Chad. Here we are. That's right. Our task is to ascertain how the culprit managed to leave the room that was locked from the inside.
I see.
And there's something else about this case that's very mysterious.
Oh? What's that?
Have you heard of the jigsaw puzzle killings, Lucy?
No, never.
It's an internal name for what we have for a series of killings where a jigsaw puzzle was left at every scene. Serial killings that took place 4 years ago. The culprit claimed 26 lives in 1 year.
Jesus.
26?
Shit. Wow.
That's a prolific killer.
That's huge. How come I've heard now about it?
We've kept it under wraps to avoid the press getting hold of it. I'm not surprised you know nothing about it.
A media blackout, eh? What were the point of that then?
I should think the fastest way for you to understand that is to look at the crime scene in this case. It's a medley of copycat murders, each based on one of the jigsaw puzzle killings from 4 years ago.
So there's a common thread to them all?
I just hope this has nothing to do with the forebodium. Forebodium? Is that the first time that's been mentioned?
Forebodium.
Let's see.
I'll take that as a yes.
Uh,
Well, seeing as we don't have any suspects, I can't have you guess who the culprit is this time.
I know. I like that bit though. Oh well. Not to do about it.
No. So, let's see what let's see what the scene of the crime looks like, shall we?
Alright, let's crack on.
I'm turning on Little Thief right now. It seems likely that these 4 men were murdered by someone who then fled the scene.
But how on earth did that person manage to leave the door locked from the inside?
We're going to need to gather more information before we can explain that expect that conundrum. So let's stick to investigating the scene for now and see where it leads us.
Right you are.
Doing it old school now. All right.
Okay.
You have experience. You have a lot of experience in this now. If you think about it.
I always do. The puzzle piece. Okay.
Laced with a deadly poison, killing in a matter of minutes. Even a slight graze? Wow.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Paper cups. That's from when Chasina, Voyle, and Francie were drinking their wine. Traces of a powerful soporific were found in each
Soporific?
one. Okay.
So soporific. I know. Yeah. A soporific. Interesting.
So the killer got them all drowsy before bumping them off, eh?
This could be an important point, Lucy. We must make sure we follow up on it. So soporific agent was involved.
Seems to be the case.
Let's get him loose. Hi, Warbird.
Welcome to the stream, Warbird, and many thanks for the subscription. Hopefully the day has been treating you well. Okay. What is...
What about that corner in the room? Yeah, the rubbish bin. You know, the trash cans have always been very reliable in this game, I've noticed.
Indeed.
Oh, it doesn't contain anything. Dang it. Wow, they got us.
Not this
They
time.
got me this time. Yeah.
Hmm.
Cheap belts and bags. Okay.
Okay. What about... Container with the logo. Therefore, still, it appears to have contained some takeaway food. Takeaway food, is it?
That's right. It seems the gang had ordered their lunch before the incident occurred.
Well, someone must have delivered it then, must they?
Of course.
So, why haven't we got a statement from whoever that was?
Because we can't find him. The delivery boy is the one I told you about before. The only other possible person involved in this case.
Alright, the missing witness.
That's the one. But everyone's been assigned to the task of tracking him down. As soon as they find him, they'll let us question him, I should think.
Assuming they do find him, missing folk have a nasty habit of turning up dead in my experience. Yet another clue.
Yeah, I always think food's good to investigate because he can even tell you, like, when they got there, like how long the food's been there for.
Indeed.
Ooh, what's that lighter doing?
Oh,
And you can afford in fuel. It's not completely blank from the flames. Tail end of a rope. From the rope believed to have been used to hang the victim, largely burned, only this short piece from the from one end now remains. And the lighter. The scene just gets more gruesome and gruesome the more we investigate it.
Yeah.
Another puzzle
Puzzle
piece.
piece. Ooh.
Ugh.
so that's a way to go.
So the soporific was in his blood too.
Indeed.
So they all had a laced lunch. One gets stabbed with a poison knife, the other gets their head smashed in with a CRT.
Nothing here. What about the body itself? Because of this poison, not hemorrhage. Okay. Poisoning.
So, I was gonna say I've heard of last meals, but damn.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Hmm? This is a curious place to find beads, wouldn't you say?
There's a small hole in them. Look, probably from a necklace, I'd say.
Very good, Lucy.
I thought there's many women who wouldn't have have thought of that, Professor. That is indeed a lot of dead bodies. That is usually how crime scenes look.
Does the receipt tell us anything? Okay.
It's just what they ordered, it seems.
That's a total meal right there. Okay. I thought it would say something like the time or whatever.
Okay. I don't think there was nothing in just the fridge. Oh!
Oof.
Oh!
Well,
Expect the unexpected. Another body!
Yes.
Back, Prof, does not ever take you by surprise?
Not when it's written in the case notes, no.
Well, you could have told me. That were a dirty trick, that were.
That's what comes of failing to read the notes yourself, Lucy.
Oops. Another puzzle piece. I was wondering where the last victim was. Okay.
So, drug, then murder.
Mm-hmm. But in different ways.
Yeah.
One more spot. Well, with everything investigated, we cannot reach any conclusions just yet.
There are 4 dead bodies on the scene. Let's examine each in turn. As we go, I'll fill you in on the equivalent case from 4 years ago.
Let's boil. I need to remember their names. Okay. Okay. Let's boil. This is Assassina.
Will, Assassino, start with the A. Asino, I think it was like, can't remember.
This fella's been knifed in back, look.
Yes, and it seems the blade was laced with poison. I'm fairly sure this is mimicking the Barbane Street stabbing.
I wonder if all of these killings are mimicking another killing.
Could be.
yeah.
I've not heard of a Barbarian Street stabbing before, Prof. What happened there then?
A woman's body was found on a quiet street one night. She'd been stabbed in the back with a poison knife.
Just like this fellow.
Yes, and on the victim's back was a single piece of a jigsaw puzzle.
That's what they call jigsaw puzzle killings, huh?
Precisely. In fact, that case was the first one.
Started up so many.
Anyway, that's all you need to know right now about that case. Let's continue on with our investigations here.
Hmm.
Next we'll do boil. Man, my man always told me not to sit too close to the telly.
This is an exact reproduction of the case of Raymond Tube.
What's that then, Prof?
It happened in a very run-down block of flats on an inner city estate. A man was found in a room that had been completely ransacked. He'd been strangled, and after he was dead, a television set had been smashed over his head.
What is someone like that and why?
I have no idea. The only logical explanation at the time was that it had been done in anger. But there was no evidence pointing to the culprit whatsoever at the scene of the crime. Other than a jigsaw puzzle on top of the television, that is.
Another one, eh?
In fact, thinking about it, that was the second of the jigsaw puzzle killings.
And they're still going on now by the looks of things.
Well, anyway, that's all that you need to know right now about this case. I suggest we carry on with our investigations here.
I think we need to know more about that case.
Farsi. That's what his name was.
Let me guess, another imitation?
Yep.
Here we have a copycat of the Stiffen Abattoir murder, by the look of it.
If you're angry enough to actively pick up a CRT-TV and slam it on someone hard enough to kill someone, you need to be permanently tranquilized. That is a lot of strength. The Stephen Abattoir murder?
Yes, the abattoir doesn't exist anymore, but at the time, it was the largest in the area. One morning, an employee there discovered the body of a woman in one of the refrigerators.
A frozen corpse, eh? Nasty.
Actually, it wasn't a freezer, so the body wasn't frozen, but that's irrelevant. The victim had been The victim had been strangled and then deliberately moved into the refrigerator. And a single jigsaw puzzle piece had been placed on top of her head.
It's like the killer were making it into some sort of game. Very disturbing.
And that was the third of the jigsaw puzzle killings. Anyway, now that I filled you in on that, let's get back to the case at hand.
Today I learned abattoir is another word for slaughterhouse.
Interesting.
Wow.
An appropriate word, if I do say so myself. Ah, this poor fellow's large heart.
It's a copy of the St. Florian's torching. A hospital, or rather it was. When the murder happened, it had already been decommissioned. They found a charred corpse in the disused building. The post-mortem revealed the victim had been doused in petrol and set alight while he was alive. Near the charred corpse, they found a single jigsaw puzzle piece. Investigation showed that the culprit almost certainly watched the victim burn to death. Are you alright, Lucy?
I just can't fathom how anyone could do something like that. Something so morbid.
No, neither can I. Although there is perhaps a part of me that can.
Oh?
Yeah. Never mind.
I think we know what he's referring to.
That was the fourth of the jigsaw puzzle killings. So, now that I filled you in on that, let's get back to our investigations here, shall we?
Right, let's.
So, that's all the victims' bodies examined.
I can't believe all these gruesome murders have been going on with the public knowing not about it.
I'm sorry to say that these fall on the mild side. There are no patterns to the killing at all, but they did become ever more brutal.
Horrible.
In fact, the sole link between all of the cases was the jigsaw puzzle piece left at each crime scene. Can you imagine what would have happened if news of such random killings got out?
I see. There were no common thread at all then, just the puzzle pieces, huh? Oh, I got it! You could make any murder look like it were part of the serial killer just by leaving a puzzle piece there.
Quite. The perfect way to disguise a totally unrelated crime.
That's why they were kept all hush-hush, eh?
And then...
Eh?
No, never mind. More importantly, one of the bodies here is particularly troubling.
They all seem pretty troubling to me, Prof.
What I mean is, although these are all copycats of previous puzzle piece killings, one victim here was murdered in a subtly different way than before. Do you know which one?
Poison. Could be a Goni.
Wait a minute.
Or... No mentions of the soporific.
Yeah.
All of them mention it except for Agoni.
Agoni. And the evidence showed that he watched him burn alive too, so it may have been the same here.
Indeed. There's a clear difference between his murder and Syphilidian one. In the original case, the victim was set alight where he was still alive and he burned to death. But Agoni had his neck broken first. He was already dead when his body were torched.
Precisely. So the question is, why did the killer single out Agoni? Why was his murder different than the original?
Maybe the killer were worried about starting a fire? If the victim were alive, he'd be thrashing about, eh?
That's true. In all things being equal, it's not a bad theory, Lucy. But I'm not so sure.
That's one at least.
The soporific's bothering me. Let's examine the paper cups again.
Hopefully with this we can start getting some answers.
The soporific? Interesting.
So the killer got them all drowsy before bumping them off, eh?
But it would appear one of the victims hadn't taken any, wouldn't it?
That would be Agoni. Marvelous. They never found any sleeping medication in Agoni.
Yes. So why would the crime family's head man be the only one of the victims that did not have any?
The blood thickens.
I think what we may be looking at here is...
Is what, Prof?
Think about it, Lucy. If you had to pick one of the 4 victims as being the culprit, which one would you choose?
Eh? You think one of these 4 killed the others?
It's just a hypothesis at this stage, Lucy. Nothing more. But if you had to pick one of these four as the person who killed the other three, who would it be?
The most suspicious one is definitely Agoni, personally. It would be pretty easy to say, but I want to see where these leads. Marvelous. I suppose if I had to pick one, I'd go for old Agoni.
My thoughts exactly. And why?
That's the one. Agoni were the only one not to have taken the sleeping pills. So it must have been him that bumped off at the other three. Agoni's our man.
I would love to agree, but there's a big problem.
Oh?
Yes. Agoni's cause of death. It was a broken neck that killed him. And it was only after he died that he was doused in petrol and set alight.
So it can't have been him then. He were murdered. It must have been.
Unless, of course, he arranged for his body somehow to be set alight automatically after his neck broke.
I hope the CRT guy is the one who did it, purely because I think it would be very funny. Huh. How badly was the body burned? It was charred. There were still burned remains on all of its body.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Murder or suicide?
It's quite possible that Agoni dragged the other three and slew them before killing himself.
But Agoni were doused in petrol and set alight after he broken his neck and died.
He may have engineered some way to make that happen. We should examine the scene for clues.
I think it's a serious possibility, Prof. Sounds a bit far-fetched to me. Only one way to find out. First of all, I want to check that rope.
Yeah, good idea.
This could be proof of suicide, but... What about... I wish there was a way of going into that room to get a much clearer angle. What about the lighter itself?
Yeah, that's just as important.
What if they do say this is the proof? Let's see. How about this short piece of rope, Prof? That's a bit sus to me.
Yes. The rope. Certainly he could have used the rope to break his own neck, couldn't he?
How's that then?
Well, imagine the rope used in combination with one other thing at the scene. What could that be?
The desk.
Mahogany.
Marvelous. I got it, the desk. He fixed the rope to the ceiling while he was standing on the desk and jumped off. It looks like he were a burly fellow. His leg could have been taken it. It could have snapped like a twig.
There's no need for such a graphic description, Lucy. But yes, I agree with your deduction.
Aren't you overlooking some though, Prof? If you've done that, he'll still be dangling from the ceiling.
Indeed. So he must have used some implement to break the rope after he jumped. Can you think what that might have been?
The lighter.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. He used the lighter to set fire to the rope.
And his whole body as well.
Perhaps his death was completely non-intentional. Oh.
Jesus. Agoni doused himself in petrol, set himself alight, and jumped off the desk to break his neck. Eventually, the rope would have burnt through, destroying evidence of his elaborate suicide.
Leave his charred body on the floor and no else, eh? And making it look like he'd be burned by someone rather than doing it himself. So that explains it then. Now we know how the room will look from the inside.
Don't get too excited, Lucy. If our theory were correct, you'd expect to find some signs of scorching on the ceiling. Before we go any further, would you mind contacting forensics and asking them to see what they can find?
Hey, no props.
Man, this is one very elaborate murder. Holy cow.
No kidding. We got the forensics report.
And?
They couldn't find any signs of scorching on the ceiling.
I see. Pity.
If Agone didn't do it himself in, they must have been done by someone else. In which case it makes no sense whatsoever that he hadn't had the crushed up by sleeping pills.
Perhaps what we're overlooking the most is obvious explanation.
I could also see Fuzzy doing it, trying to hide in the safe, but realizing it was airtight and asphyxiated. I could see that too. Although he was also drugged. So that remains to be seen.
That is, the culprit attempted to administer the sulfuric to Agoni, but failed.
You're right. That is simple.
The culprit was then left with no choice but to resort to extreme violence to conclude the ill deed. For which he or she used what, Lucy? Do you know? What was the murder weapon?
The tail end of the rope. It were the rope, of course.
Precisely. The perpetrator strangled Agoni.
And with some considerable force because it caused Agoni's neck to be broken.
Then, as we had already deduced, he or she set the victim's dead body on fire. No doubt the intention was to eliminate the evidence by burning the rope as well.
Nice and neat. Aye, that ties things up nicely. Sorry, that were intentional.
It would indeed explain the evidence before us, but we're still in the realms of conjecture, unfortunately. We lack a suspect and a credible explanation for how the culprit escaped the Glock crime scene.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Don't get dejected, Lucy. We have other avenues to explore.
Do we? We've been over everything already. I don't see how it's possible.
Oh, there's no such thing as a perfect crime, Lucy. The culprit will have left his trail. Either that, or one of the victims would have left a dying message. It's there. A piece of evidence that creates a discrepancy with the rest of the facts. You just have to find it.
Inconsistency. A trail left by the killer or a damn message left by the other victims, are you sure? I wish I could find a clue or two to get me started down the right track.
Consider this. The culprit was bound by the circumstances of the original 4 jigsaw puzzle killings.
Hey, so...
So, a discrepancy between these killings and the originals could tell us something, could it not?
Almost all of them had the puzzle piece near their bodies or on top of their bodies except Sasina, who's holding it in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's an idea. I'll see what I can find.
You already know what to find.
Yeah, see? It's even clenching it. Okay. Someone a bit funny about this puzzle piece, wouldn't you say? I mean, if the Cena were drugged and out of the event in time, how would he have crushed it in his hand?
An interesting idea, Lucy. It is a little odd, I grant you. You certainly wouldn't expect someone to squeeze their fist in their sleep.
So does that mean the killer put the piece in Sasina's hand and squished it him or herself?
Well, in the original jigsaw puzzle case, I'm fairly sure the puzzle piece was found on the victim's back. It's a bit of a mystery why it's been crushed in this instance.
Hey, why has it been?
Perhaps this is the dying message we've been looking for. Sasina's dying message.
Hey, how exciting! Oh, the phone.
Are you gonna get that? It's only the phone, Lucy.
Why do people always put in the most crucial moments, eh?
Shall I get it?
No, I'm going.
Good, I'm terrified of telephones.
Prof!
What is it, Lucy? What's happened?
They found him! They found the missing witness!
Here we go.
And finally we come back to this. I was thinking about that this whole time, like, man, that hasn't really been touched on.
He should be here in a minute now. What a mystery. 14?
Oh my god. Okay, so this game gives a lot of people pun names.
Yeah.
I like
Oh
it.
yeah.
Utter mystery.
Utter mystery. Who will be voiced by Raven. So fairly new to the job, this young lad is a hard worker and trusted by his employers. He has no apparent connection to the Agonis. He's 14.
It is an utter mystery. Yes, he's a delivery boy. He was at the scene with an order moments before the 4 victims were killed.
Aye, and then he disappeared. More than a bit sus if you ask me.
You think so? From the look of it, I'd say it's extremely unlikely that he's the culprit.
Hey prof, you can't go judging folk on their appearance. You should know better than that.
That's not what I meant. I've been over all the paperwork on this boy, and I can't find anything. No reason why he would have killed these mobsters in a copycat of the jigsaw puzzle murders.
It's 1 step forward and 2 steps up with this case, innit?
I think we can safely agree. Utter Mystery is not the killer. I'm 100% certain of the validity of that deduction. 100%.
Bully for you.
He may, however, have some useful information for us. Let's see what we can find out. Mr. Mystery, thank you for coming in. I'm Inspector Layton.
Oh jeez. You's got me. I did it. Throw me into cells, quick.
Huh?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
I'm just trying to figure out his accent there for a sec.
Arrest me.
Arrest me!
Can we calm down a bit now, Mr. Mystery?
Yeah, I'm boss now to... Okay, yeah, I'm boss now to Miss. Yes, call me Uta if you want. I can't figure out his
So, Mr. Mystery, do you stand by what you said before?
Hey, you didn't really kill those 4 fellows, did you?
Yeah, I did. I killed the Lord of them. I know it was bang on, so isn't that?
Sounds like an outright confession, prof. If I'm understanding correctly, job done.
Perhaps you could talk us through the course of events exactly as they happened, Mr. Mystery?
Is this supposed to be like a Caribbean accent or something? I'm trying to figure this out.
Maybe.
Alright, if you want me to. Yeah, it is. The gaffer go on ordered on the phone. When he asked where it was going, it was the Agony's gaff.
Have they got a name for themselves around these parts then? The Agonies?
Yes, haven't you heard of them? Get in the penalty area of that lot, and you'll never come back. Everyone around here knows that.
If that were true, there'd be a lot of missing people around this neck of the woods, wouldn't there?
I told the gaffer I wasn't going to do it, but he said if you want to keep your job, you're gonna. Hey.
So what do you do?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I took the delivery that killed them all.
Not you're saying it makes any sense, lad.
So it was you who put the Sephoric, that is, the sleeping pills, into the wine before you delivered it?
Yeah, that's right. It was kill or be killed. You know, like you go around protect yourself around here. That's why I crushed them up sleeping pills and put them in the wine before I took it there. I gave it half an hour and then went back. They were all cleared by then, snoring like babies. I killed all 4 of them in their sleep.
I see. Well, Otta, thanks to your statement, I can now categorically say that you are not the culprit.
What? Eh?
Nevertheless, there are a number of points I'd like to clear up with regard as to what you've told us.
Hey, you can say that again.
However, there's one very stark discrepancy that I'd like to discuss first. Do you know what discrepancy I'm referring to, Lucy? Wow, doesn't this look familiar, Yvette?
It does. Indeed. That would be the one.
Can you pick out the particular piece of evidence on that scene that doesn't fit with that statement?
Bingo.
I didn't even notice that before.
You said you put the sleeping pills in the wine bottle before you delivered it, Utar. But we found the lid of the wine bottle at the scene. And forensics didn't find any trace of the drop from the wine on the inside of the lid.
Sauce, but that's going right over me, Ed. What are you trying to say, eh?
Let me boil it down for you. The ones got inside of the screw top as you were carrying the bottle with another food to their warehouse. After you delivered it, the monster opened the bottle and the lid fell on the floor. Now, if the wine on the lid didn't have any of the drug in it, then we know the crushed up sleeping pills must have been added after the bottle were opened.
That's true. Wow, you've got a great mind.
Oh, I don't know if I go that far.
Mr. Mystery, you do realize what this means? There's no question that the sulfuric was added to the wine at the scene of the crime itself. Now, do you remember what I said to you before when I asked you if you'd committed this crime? So it was you who put the sulfuric, that is, the sleeping pills, into the wine before you delivered it?
Oops.
Quite. You made a statement there that is clearly at odds with the evidence. In conclusion, you're not the culprit. I like what they're doing here. They're doing a total
The opposite,
reverse.
yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
But... so you're not gonna put me in prison then?
Of course not.
No, we're not in the habit of incarcerating innocent people, Mr. Mystery.
Yous can never rely on the busies. I'm at it now. I'm done for. If I'm not inside, it'll get me for sure.
That's why.
I'm
That's
dead.
Yes, someone's making him
What
do
is-
this.
That, or if he feels like he's trying to get into prison for protection in a way.
Indeed.
Cecina's gonna kill me.
Cecina?
Yeah. Don't tell me he's never heard of Barbarossa Cecina.
Hey, we know who Cecina is.
Then you know he's a deadly killer. Takes on old gangs, beats the living daylights out them. That man single-handedly taking out gangs of more than 1,000.
Possibly a slight exaggeration, wouldn't you say?
If only I'd never. If only I'd never seen it. Never seen Cecina doing that terrible thing that day. Now he thinks he's gonna. Oh god, I can't do this. Now he thinks he's gonna kill us so as he can keep us quiet. Oh, that's a lot to read.
That right there is the appropriate reaction for you, Raven. Right there.
Indeed.
It's right in front of us. That was tough. That was hard for me to read.
I appreciate your effort, Raven.
Yeah, you did a great job, man. So, if I'm understanding correctly, you were hoping to be arrested in order to escape Cecina?
Yeah, that's it. I don't care how bad it is inside. I just gotta get away from him. Somehow.
Alright, calm down, Utar. You really don't need to worry, Cecina is dead.
Eh?
Yes. Barbarossa Cecina was among the victims you were claiming to have killed.
Oh.
Got him.
Oh.
As if.
It's true. We can show you his death certificate if you want.
But. He can't be. Not Barbarossa Cecina. That man's my hero.
Well, now, that's fascinating.
Tell me it's. This is relaxing to me. Tell me it isn't true. Tell me this all a bad dream, la.
Welcome to the stream, Serbo. Glad to see you.
You get. I'll take that.
Hey Bob Prof, this lets off his rocker.
It's quite normal for young boys to idolize these things, Lucy.
Wait.
Ah. Huh.
Something's not adding up here.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking back on the beads that we found near the boxes and Sasina's body.
Oh, the bags and belts?
Beads.
Oh, that's right. But more importantly, he said something rather interesting.
You mean that terrible thing he said he saw Sasina doing?
Is there something you wanted to ask me?
Oh, you've settled down a bit now, have you?
I'm still in shock that Cecina's dead, but if you say I have no miss, I'll tell you is what I know.
You have to.
Now I've gotta tell yous. It must have been about 3 hours after Mayday delivery. I headed back to there to pick up the rubbish. It's all part of the service where we work.
You mean you went back to the warehouse where the gangsters were?
Yeah, and that's when I saw it. I saw Cecina copping off with the Diddy band.
Copping off? You mean he was kissing someone?
Huh.
That's right.
Whoa.
I see.
Another wrinkle.
I see.
I shook girl. She was like, and they were really going for it. Oh. I couldn't believe it. I gotta get myself a girl like that.
Huh.
You were kissing someone? In the warehouse there?
Yeah, but that's not all I saw. I was standing there gawping at the two of them kissing, but then all of a sudden, Cecina opened his eyes really wide, like staring straight at me. I could tell he was going to kill me. So I dropped everything and did one as fast as I could.
So you fled because Cecina saw you watching him.
Are you sure about this, Utar? Were he really kissing someone? Must have been just before he died.
I'm telling the truth. I swear. Use Gora, believe me.
I see. Don't worry, I do believe you.
So those beats probably belong to that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Give over, Prof. You don't believe that, surely.
Do you remember the puzzle piece squashed in Cecina's hand, Lucy?
Aye, we were discussing it before Utar showed up. Didn't you say it were probably Cecina's dying message or somewhat?
That's right. So what could we deduce from that evidence, do you think?
He wasn't unconscious.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't asleep. That's the one. Marvelous.
Marvelous. Oh, that's you.
If Cecina were squeezing that puzzle piece, it shows that he probably weren't asleep when he died.
Quite. And Mr. Mystery's statement backs that up nicely. And there's something else, of course. There's evidence that a woman was at the scene of the crime, too. Do you remember what that was?
Oh, that's easy. That'll be the beads. Sure, the woman. A woman who was spotted in the corridor leading to the crime scene, engaged in a passionate embrace with victim Barbosa's Cecina. It was near the boxes.
Yeah.
Right there. The beads we found, of course.
Precisely.
That's it. the bird he was snogging and had a bead necklace on. I remember that now.
And one of those beads ended up in the box you delivered the takeaway in. Which pins down the time this woman was at the scene to the time of the murders.
So he's telling the truth then.
Quite probably, yes.
I already told you that I wasn't lying, like...
And if we accept that Cecina had a female visitor at the warehouse that day, everything starts to fall into place. Now I know exactly what happened there.
You do?
Oh no.
Yes, we can finally say for sure how these 4 gangsters lost their lives.
I guess it's time for a confrontation. And to play the music. There it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Let's take all the information we've gathered so far, bit by bit, and consider what it tells us. Just before the murders took place, Mr. Mystery delivered an unopened bottle of wine to the warehouse. After that, somebody put a sulfurific agent in the wine.
Hi, but who?
There are only 2 real possibilities, aren't there? Do you know what they are?
That's the one.
Bam!
It must have been either Cecina or the lass you were kissing in the corridor there.
Yes, one of those 2 must have been responsible for drugging the wine.
Yeah, they're doing bad news. My mom would do her nut. My mom would do her nut if she got me snug and nut like that.
So it was Cecina and that lass who killed the other 3 then.
Well, more accurately, it was Cecina who killed them, after which he called the woman to come. In fact, there's evidence at the scene to confirm that theory. Do you know what I'm referring to?
That's the one. Hey, it's the telephone in Nagoni's office, isn't it?
I believe so. The last call made from that phone was to a nearby call box. In all likelihood, once Cecina had finished the job and killed his 3 comrades, that's when he called her.
Eating a bird in the middle of the day, eh? That's a fair crack. Barbosa, Cecina's the man.
Perhaps we ought to send Otaro home before we go any further, don't you think?
Ah, yes, good idea. We'll be talking about a lot of things you probably won't understand, so...
Don't mind me, alright? Maybe there's gonna be something I can help you with. After all, I owe you one, don't I, miss?
I don't recall doing not... You don't know me, lad.
Oh, there's no point, Lucy. Let's just get on with our work. So, Cecina waited for his lady friend in the corridor, where the couple exchanged a kiss.
It was no ordinary kiss, that. They were all over each other.
Goodness.
Goodness gracious.
Quite, and you, Mr. Mystery, were peeping at them as they embrace, of course.
There's no need to call it peeping. Let's say that was recon work.
That's one way to call it, I guess.
Yeah. And in the midst of all this, Cecina suddenly opened his eyes and glared at you.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was terrifying, you know, like... I hope nobody ever looks at me like that again.
You must have been very scared, Utar.
We don't know what then happened.
This isn't a crime of passion again here, Prof.
There are 3 little mysteries we need to solve. Who killed Cecina? When did he take the soporific? And when did the room end up being locked from the inside?
Ah, you're right, Prof. They did find traces of the drug in Cecina's blood, didn't they? But if he were the one responsible for the killings of the 3, why would he have drugged himself?
Precisely. We have a second killer on our hands, who somehow got the soporific into Cecina. Anyway, let's tackle the questions one at a time. First of all, who killed Cecina?
The short woman.
Yep.
It must have been the little lass that killed him.
That's right. The position of the wound means we can rule out suicide. The woman is the only other viable option.
That's rubbish. They were stung like lovebirds. There's no way out. There's no way it was her.
I can't be sure exactly what was going on between Cecina and this woman at that time. However, if my deductions are correct, I believe you witnessed the victim at the very moment he was killed.
He did have a knife on his back.
And then when he glared at him, he wasn't really glaring at him. He was looking at him saying like, "I'm dying, help me."
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Eh? I never saw that.
I think you did. Lucy, you see what I'm driving at, don't you? When was Cecina stabbed?
That's the one. It was when he opened his eyes. That's when he was stabbed.
Exactly. He didn't open them because he'd realized you were watching them, Mr. Mystery. His eyes opened wide at the shock and pain of being stabbed in the back.
You saying I actually saw Barbarossa Cecina getting murdered? Sick.
So, now let's tackle the next little mystery.
You mean when and how Cecina were given the sleeping pills?
Yes. Cecina himself added the sulfurific to the wine to drug his 3 victims, but he didn't want to drug himself. Somehow, however, the woman who killed him managed to get him to take the drug without him realizing it.
How could she have done that?
He's got me. Tricking Barbarossa Cecina's girl would be impossible, hasn't it?
We have ample evidence already that shows how he pulled it off. Can you work it out? Mitchell.
Oh.
Oh, when they
Yeah,
kiss, that's how she
yes.
passed for soporific.
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
devious.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the one. Marvelous.
She was making sure that he was taking it. That's
You were in
why
the
she-
kiss, surely.
Oh.
That's why she was going all over him. Makes perfect sense. I think it was.
I
I
got-
believe the killer delivered the sulfurificate person at the scene of the crime with a passionate kiss.
Hey, that snub was boss. Don't show me she was faking it, eh? Hi, Dart. I want to snog someone like that. Don't we all?
Not quite like that, I hope.
Now all that remains is the final little mystery. When Cecina's body was found, it was behind another door that had been locked from the inside.
This kid is never going to trust women again.
Nope.
So the question is, who locked that door and how?
What if it was Asina himself to escape from the killer?
Huh. That's a good way of looking at it, actually.
I don't suppose it was Sasina himself who locked it.
Can you think why he might have done that?
I can. To escape the woman.
Escape the woman!
Oh God.
Well, Sasina had just been literally stabbed in the back by the lads he thought they were on his side. So my guess he shut himself in the room to get away from his surprise attacker.
I agree. He fled inside to escape any further attacks from this assailant. I imagine there was probably a struggle at this point, which is when the woman's bead necklace broke. A couple of the beads fell through the open doorway before Cecina slammed it shut and locked it.
Which meant even if she'd noticed there were some missing, there was nothing she could do about it.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense, though. I mean, if we go away, how come he still died? And he's gonna do one out the building, right? That would make sense, eh?
It would, but someone else was present, which made retreating back inside the safer option for Cecina.
That was you, Tar.
Do you know who I'm referring to, Lucy? Got it.
Oh, I got it. It was Utar. You were there at the other end of the corridor spying on them.
Raven?
There's no way he'd been scared of me.
Cecina had just been stabbed in the back by someone he trusted. Then he spotted a stranger blocking his escape route.
Hey, it's no wonder you just leg it back into the room and shut the door.
Does that mean if I hadn't been there, Cecina would still be here?
I very much doubt it. He would have died either way. The knife he was stabbed with was laced with a deadly poison.
Hang on though. Where did the puzzle pieces come from then, eh? You were holding it in his hand, remember?
I suspect the assailant put it into his jacket pocket or the like during the kiss. As he failed to maintain consciousness, he must have come across it and realized. That puzzle piece would have made something painfully clear to him. It was proof that the woman had intended to kill him all along.
Hey, and in final fit of rage, he crushed it with his fist with all his remaining might, eh?
Yes. So, that's my theory, you see.
Ow. Well, we're a hero, eh? Barbarossa Assassina. The world's not going to be the same without you. But for as long as I live, I'm gonna tell everyone this story. So everyone knows what a hero he was, eh?
Okay.
So, Lucy, we've got work to do. We need to get our report written up and arrange a search for the missing woman.
Right you up, Prof. I'll get straight onto it. And it's done.
Wow.
I think I may know who this mystery woman is. If it's who I think it is, but I could be wrong. How are our investigations progressing, Lucy?
Like an angry toenail, Prof.
Oof.
Everything were hunky-dory between Assassina and the rest of them by the looks. He had no reason to kill them.
What about a woman then?
Just as much of a mystery.
What do you mean?
There's no question that they were at last Assassina had been seen, but no one's seen a hide nor a hair of her, not a sausage.
I see.
Wait, it gets worse. Apparently these last that Assassina had been carrying on with were that one and creepy looking. The rest of the gang thought she were a ghost.
Really? Well, that's very interesting.
Interesting, my food. Scares the word you're looking for. Case close it might be, but I certainly won't be resting easy over this one, I can tell you, Prof.
Well, we've done what we can, Lucy.
Don't say that.
What's especially interesting is how the culprit mimicked a series of cases that happened 4 years ago. There has to be significance to that. No doubt we'll find out what it is soon enough.
Oh. This is...
There you are, Alfendi. I've been looking all over for you. An exemplary performance that was.
This is... his other side.
Yeah. Exemplary. You lot are really simple, aren't you?
It is a little bit unnerving that his other side can just manifest like that.
Yeah.
That hits a little bit close to home right now. Derby, the hot one.
You're not Alfendi.
It's not over.
What are you talking about?
The jigsaw puzzle killings? 4 years on, and they're still happening. Each of these murders was a copycat of one of the 4 original jigsaw puzzle killings. The pieces that were left behind in each case are identical.
Incredible!
Just 2 pieces left. Look.
So the killer plans to take 2 more victims.
Yes, but who?
Huh.
Well, sir, what kind of puzzle was that supposed to be?
Ooh. A 2-star?
Huh.
Interesting. Don't let that overpanda take over of it, don't you worry. I am well prepared just in case she even tries.
Then, look at the name of the next chapter.
The mystery room, so?
No, the one after. Number 8.
Oh. Ham and cheese?
Oh,
Ham and cheese.
Oh, we're... Huh.
we're booking through this. Man, that's a... That lady's got a real nose. Lord.
Oh heck, I'm so late. Yep, sounds like there's someone in the office.
But I don't understand what's wrong with me. You know, I still feel the same way about.
That's the prof. What's he talking about?
Good gracious! Lightning at the keyhole? How very rude! Mr. Keyhole, very rude.
I weren't listening, I was just...
Goodness, is that the time already? If you excuse me, some of us have better things to do than sit around snooping on others.
Hey, no, hang on. What a cheek. I weren't listening in. I couldn't help overhearing, that's all. A good detective has to strain her ears a little every now and then, doesn't she?
Oh, excuse me, off to get crumpets.
Morning. Hey, Prof, I just bumped into Alas in the corridor. Is she,
Sorry, Lucy. That'll have to wait. We have a new lead on Atista. I had a feeling he was going to come back.
I never have.
Yes. There's a good chance it may help us may even allow us to apprehend her.
That Atista Alas at last, eh?
Yes, finally.
Just so I got it straight in my head, who is she again?
Oh, Lucy. Come on, wake up. She was a suspect in that particularly gruesome murder case we solved. You must remember.
Aye, nearly there. It's on top of my tongue. Must be...
The mastermind in the walking corpse case.
Oh, so we're going back to a previous case, it seems.
Yeah. I was wondering when Atista was going to come back.
Interesting. Alright! The last that were pulling the strings on that Carreta fellow. The one who stole that creepy stone idol, eh?
Precisely. Mariana Atista. In fact, it's that very stone idol that led us to her. It's being auctioned off on the black market.
So, where is she then? Where's she been hiding out?
In an old abandoned stately home in the Lake District.
Keep over, what, here in England?
Yes, the local police have managed to corner her in the building's cellars. However, there are a number of traps and tricks down there that have stopped her lot finding her.
Traps and tricks?
I'm afraid I don't know the details, but it sounds rather like there's a secret room down there somewhere.
How exciting! This is proper Famous 5 stuff, this.
So, you'd better start making tracks.
Huh? Wow, we're going there? To investigate the actual scene, you mean?
I'd dearly love to stay here and put it work out with the reconstruction machine, but Hilda asked me as a personal favor. I couldn't refuse.
So we're gonna get all Fendi on the field this time. Interesting.
Who's Hilda, though?
Who's Hilda?
She was just here. Didn't you say you ran into her in the corridor?
Oh, her. We had a running, alright?
Anyway, look, time is of the essence. We need to get up there as quickly as we can. And more importantly, get back as quickly as we can. Damn, he just took off.
Oh. The professor is out of the office. I never thought he'd see the day. I heard that last month is something special, right? Oh, this is a very cute illustration. And that's how it happened, the Breath and I out in the wild. That is a big sandwich. We took the train and after endless changes, we finally arrived.
Oh my god.
We were an old, dilapidated mansion, and it's all... Oh, goodness.
In the middle of the fields.
The mystery rooms.
He really didn't want to leave his office.
It makes me wish we got more adventures in the field with these two characters.
Yeah. You'd think the Met might have laid on some transport instead of making us take the train.
It's hard life sometimes, this police in Larg, eh?
And sending me down this dust-strewn dank hole of all places.
Ugh.
All right.
Potterprov? Where did you spring from?
Oh, no, sorry, Lucy. I think I allowed myself to get a little too emotional, perhaps.
Just scared me. Very quiet, isn't it? Where are all the other officers?
No doubt Hilda's arranged for them all to keep out of our way. She informed me that she'd left the scene exactly as she found it herself. We're to investigate as if we were the first ones here.
Oh, eh? She's testing us, is she? And my first ever real-life crime scene. Well, not going to spoil this opportunity for me, not Hilda, not your Jekyll Hyde thing.
Of course, this is the first time you've worked on the ground instead of with our reconstruction machine.
Hey, that it is.
Oh well, in that case, you better man the whole thing yourself.
Hold your horses, Prof.
What?
I tell you what. What about all my instructions? How am I supposed to know what to do?
My dear Lucy, it's really quite simple. You really need to locate the secret room where Atista is hiding. There's no particular order in which you need to tackle things, so just sniff around as you see fit.
In other words, you're dropping me in it, eh? That very much.
You're welcome. Now, start investigating. The water wings are off.
Indeed. Where's the secret room?
Meanwhile, the weather.
Let's see. We have a door.
Let me refill this water real quick.
We have a clock. There seem to be more. Bathroom door. The door is locked. But there's no keyhole, look. How true, very interesting. Do you think we found Atista?
I'm back.
Oh.
No, I don't get the impression that there's anyone behind the door. Atista must be somewhere else. There must be a special way to open it, though.
I suppose we've got to find it then. That's our second deduction there. What about the music box?
What are we missing? Without a winder, there's no way to hear the music.
And that makes me want to hear it all more, Professor. I wonder if there isn't some line around here we could use as a makeshift wind there. When you find something you think you might be able to use it to wind it up, examine the music box again. You'll be able to try it out. Interesting. This is interesting new mechanics.
Yeah, interacting evidence with each other to see what happens.
What about that cabinet over there? Looks like this cabinet is locked. I have to smash the glass.
No, Lucy! You might inadvertently destroy one of the traps itself, rendering it impossible to get any further. No, there must be a key for it somewhere. That's your way in.
Oh, alright then. If you say so. Okay, a key. Multiple things to interact with. Okay. Let's go back to deductions real quick. Because there's a lot we cannot do just yet. Let's start with what unlocks the bathroom door. We're gonna solve them in order of appearance.
The bathroom door shut fast. It feels like it's locked.
But there's no hole for a key. I reckon Atista's on the other side, pushing with all her might onto the door, I mean.
No, I don't think there's anyone in there. There must be some special way to unlock the door, though.
Let's see. What about that clock that we saw before?
Yeah.
Apple can... Yellow car.
And a cup of tea. Apple cat tea car.
The bookshelf?
Grant Smith's diet. To the cars. Cat compendium. I wonder if the books may be the switch?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. They got chock-a-block these shelves, but there are 4 books judging out in the look.
Indeed. Verily begging us to push them back, in fact. Yes, these wool cars are very delicate.
Wait. Cats, tea, cars. And the apple.
Yeah.
Yikes. Did you hear that funny noise? Nothing happened, mind.
Maybe not, but more luck by luck than judgment. Did you even consider it might have been a trap, Lucy?
Oops, sorry, prof. I didn't think of that.
This is Atista's hideout. You should assume anything and everything could be a trap.
I will do from now on, prof.
Alright. Well, at least nothing's happened.
So, we can push the other ones then, eh? 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
Well, that's odd. They will pop back up again.
Lucy. I knew you were fearless, but I didn't think you were quite such a daredevil. That wasn't a compliment.
Oh. Oh. I do love their dynamics so much. It's quite charming, honestly.
It is. Anyway, pushing all the books and pushing all the books in doesn't appear to be the answer to this puzzle. Perhaps, then, the order in which one pushes the books is the key. Don't you think?
Yeah, the order you push them in, eh? That must be it.
Search the room and see if you can't find a clue as to the correct sequence.
Don't need to.
You already know that now.
Okay. cat compendium.
Ah.
The tea book. The cars one. And the apple one, the diet. How about that, eh?
They're not coming back out.
So have you cracked it?
Yvette, you would thrive in an escape room.
Marvelous. I've never been in one, funny enough. I'm way too busy to engage with such hobbies, unfortunately. Maybe one day, though.
I've been to one. Sounds like your cup of tea. Figuring out puzzles to move on.
Pun intended. Cup of tea.
No.
Hmm. Hmm. So... let's tackle... what will make the music box play?
There's no winder in the music box, so there's no way to hear it play.
Or to put a slightly less negative spin on it, we just need someone else we can use as a winder.
True, but you'd be very lucky indeed to stumble across something that fits the bill down here, I should think.
Hmm. Well, I'm going to keep looking. There must be someone I can use to wind these things up, and I'm going to find it. Let's see. There has to be somewhere else we can check. There's something's just out of frame. What about inside the bathroom? Huh. How much this area? Oh, the key.
Yeah.
Nothing that we have right now. Hold on. Let's see. Huh. I am trying to find a
What you
way
thinking?
of... Well, there are certainly things out of frame, and there has to be a way of getting to them, surely.
Secret place in the chimney, maybe, to go out of frame? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too hard.
Fireplace seems pretty innocent. At least for now. Do remember that unfortunately this is not we're not playing on original hardware, so I am trying to find what a two-finger gesture would be in this here emulator. To move around the camera. Let's see. Hmm. It reads, Hornless is the beast that leads the way. Interesting. There has to be another room somewhere. Can't click that anymore, it seems. Yeah, but there's definitely a hallway over there. You can see it there.
Yeah. Can the door itself be looked at from that angle? No.
Doesn't seem to, unfortunately. Let's see. This is indeed a problem.
Do you know what amulet are you using? Maybe I can figure something out.
Sure.
What's it called?
Let me send you the name real quick. There we go. That's what it's called. I'm also doing a little bit of research here.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Excuse me.
Yes, Ruben?
Oh, no, just say excuse me.
Oh, no worries.
Key mapping percent clicked on instructing.
Just how would it work with the... I will move us to the starting soon screen just for a minute, just so we can figure this out.
Let's see. Okay, there's... How...
Also, I don't know if you saw I posted it. My cat is watching the stream now.
That's adorable.
He was tracking y'all trying to fix the game here.
Back in business.
Back in business.
Okay. Let's open drawers.
Ooh.
Okay. What about the lower drawers? Well, we already have something that we could use to wind up the music box anyway, but
Yeah.
might as well check it. And a key as well. Perfect.
Yes.
Rickety key.
Guess we're gonna explore around a little bit more. Now with this newfound knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Things folks have to do to get games that are technically lost media to work.
I'm curious about that thing on the floor next to the toilet.
Me too.
Yeah, that looks like a bidet. Or
Smelly now.
oh, smelly now.
The flame's dying in its wake. Huh.
Looks like you could fill someone up with this, prof.
Is this something you want to fill with water?
No. We're here because of the music box. These will have to wait. You read this already? What about the tweezers instead? Because that thing it mentions it's about to break, so I want to try the tweezers first out of pure curiosity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to use the
What?
key then. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try
What's
that
up
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 go. Nana key.
It's a perfect fit for the lock, prof. But it doesn't want to turn for some reason.
It looks very fragile, Lucy. You need to be gentle with it, otherwise it'll...
Oh.
Womp.
And it broke. Oh no!
break.
That's done it. It's jiggered, sorry.
Never mind. Our first priority now should be to remove the broken fragment from the keyhole.
And now I'm gonna make me some more work to do. What a wally.
Oh, now you got tweezers.
That's really what the tweezers are for indeed.
Have you noticed anything? Yeah. That makes sense.
But if I managed to get that bit of a broken key out of the lock with the tweezers.
Ah, good. That's a relief.
And now we can get away with finding the key, eh?
Let's try not to break the key next time, shall we?
This broken key actually may have a use after all.
Ah!
Marvelous.
Clever!
Look at this, Prof. The broken key fits in here like a glove.
Maybe, but it won't be able to wind up the spring.
I don't know about that. Oh, look at that. The lid's popped open. And there you go.
Ornate key indeed.
This one should work. It's a very fancy key.
Mm-hmm.
This fits the lock perfectly, Prof. We're in, I reckon.
Not a moment too soon. I want to get back to the office.
You really don't like being here, do you? Why didn't you just say no if you hate it that much?
That's all very well in theory, but don't forget it was Hilda who made the request.
Just who is this Hilda last, Prof?
Oh, yes, of course. You don't know, do you? Hilda works for Interpol. She's involved in international crime prevention.
What, that last time in the corridor? I had no idea. That sounds pretty grand.
She's by far the most successful of our class.
Your class? Were you two ever,
What did you say?
nothing. Let's get this cabinet open, shall we?
Open that will.
Ooh.
Dog pig.
This is the secret room then, eh? It's got to be around here somewhere.
Let's find it quickly and get back to the office.
Okay. Cow, rhino, dog, pig. It's primarily with a cow. It has no obvious special qualities and it's probably good for holding a look at, but not much else.
Bathwater.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Remember we said what we want to fill with water? Maybe the switch is like a pressure sensitive thing.
I just thought you were making it a bad joke for a second.
No. Come on now.
You are more clockwise than I am.
This is true. But for this, not right now.
Wait. Perhaps all of them need to be filled. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just go in the same order we grabbed them in.
Yeah. Fill it up.
Let's fill this up.
Do you want to fill anything else up with water?
I appreciate that it changes color.
Mm-hmm. An updated color, you could say.
It's going well. Welcome to the stream, Holo. Same dialogue.
We are literally updating evidence. Well,
Pretty much. I got it.
oh yeah? What check out?
I know exactly what to do now. I wonder what we can use all of this water we got now for. What's good? What's water good for? Fire.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Hey, we might be able to put out the fire with all the water in the goblets.
Interesting idea. Why don't you try it and see what happens?
Wait. It can't be that simple. That was for the bookshelf. But what about the notes? Horn mentions about horned beasts. I do remember that. Hornless is the beast
Right.
that leads the charge. So the first one cannot be the rhino.
Oh, okay.
Hornless is the beast that leads the way. Yeah, no. So the first one cannot be the rhino, for example. Are there any other notes?
Dog.
Yes.
Cow. Yeah.
Swine follows after canine. So the pig comes. No. Swine. After canine. Oh, a raid. Thank you, Viv, so
What's
much
up,
for the
Viv?
raid. Much appreciated. So. Are we missing?
Swine after canine. Hornless is the beast who leads the way.
Horn is the last beast to go. The flames dying in its wake. So the rhino is the last one.
Last one.
So it's either cow or pig. It's dog
would it be-
dog first, rhino last.
Yeah. Swine after canine. So would it be dog, pig, cow, then rhino?
I'm not entirely sure. Because it doesn't say right after. It doesn't say like it's immediate, it's just behind the dog.
That's true. So really it's the second and third place we're trying to figure out.
Exactly.
Whoa. Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. I hope your stream went wonderfully, Viv. Much appreciated. We didn't... Staircase. Nothing here. So... Wait.
Bookshelf.
Comes... Bovine comes after swine. That confirms it. Comes before swine. Yes.
Before swine.
So... Dog, cow, pig, rhino.
Yep. Nice.
There we go. Dog.
It still hasn't gone out.
Cow. Pig. Rhino.
Genius.
Marvelous.
Wow.
Done it. This must be the way into the secret room.
Good. Let's go in then.
You know it tastes probably in here, don't you, Prof? Do you think we can handle her on our own?
I'm sure we'll be fine. She doesn't seem to have any intention of killing us.
How do you know that?
If she'd wanted us dead, she would have set far more dangerous traps for us.
I suppose that's true. We were never in any danger.
Although...
Eh?
Well, I can't imagine Hilda being stumped by what we've just come through.
What does that tell us?
I'm not sure exactly. It seems perhaps Hilda wanted Atista and I to meet for some reason.
You seem to know this Hilda lass very well, Prof.
Yes, I do. We've been closely acquainted for some time.
Oh, I see.
All right then, let's go in. Atista will be waiting for us.
We got you now, Atista. Hey, who are you? You don't know?
You don't.
Oh, you want to voice her? You go.
I mean, as well.
Oh, go.
Shit.
Oh my god!
Oh, Atista? Try to disgust yourself, huh?
My real name is Diane Makepeace. Well, that's a really heavy-handed name.
Makepeace.
That's right. The daughter of Keelan Makepeace, the man you murdered.
Who, the Prof? Oh.
So, that's what this is all about.
Hey, potty Prof again.
Let me guess. You're the one who took out the mobsters in Merryshore? Impressive.
Those oiks once betrayed my father. So I killed them.
So you mean... This last is this nugget that a young lad saw that the...
And now you've come for me? How delightful.
Oh, I'd love to. But it's not time yet. When I'm ready, I'll let you know. Make sure you show up when I send you an invitation.
Hey, what? Show up in his own murder? Hey, that's likely.
Oh, I think Layton will come. he'll be too curious about what happened at Forebodium Castle to miss it.
Huh? What do you know?
We're done here for now.
Wait!
It's more like what I don't know.
Come on, Prof. After her.
Why bother?
Huh?
Hilda's people will have the place surrounded.
They will?
If they can't catch her, there's no point in us giving chase.
Ooh.
Maybe she's...
The last 2 chapters. It's interesting how the dynamic has changed and right at the end here.
God damn.
So it seems I'm gonna assume that it was and if we had to make an educated guess from everything we've seen, the most likely one of killing would be the alternative and the Layton. But that remains to be seen, for we've done quite a lot today. So,
Yeah.
these last cases are getting pretty intense. No wonder this was a 2-star. It's much different than the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
But the last 2 were a 3-star and a 5-star. It seems that next episode next week might be the last Layton Brothers episode.
Might be.
Yeah. Depending on how things go, but What are your thoughts on everything we've seen today, friends?
This is about to get It's going to get very crazy going forward.
Indeed. But yeah,
And again, this is a mobile phone game?
yes.
Such, quality.
It is.
You saved, right?
Yes. It says automatically.
Oh, yeah,
And,
that's right. Forgot about that.
Yeah. This game has been fantastic so far. This is
It's interesting. I like it.
it's I will say it is a Layton game in name only, aside from a couple of references, but it doesn't have to be the same. It is a spin-off after all with different characters.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy this change of pace. I do enjoy these characters. This story has been really intriguing, and like I've said multiple times before in previous episodes of this series, I love the investigating of the crime scenes and interacting with different aspects to solve a big puzzle, not just a collection of puzzles.
Yeah.
It's been very interesting, and if next episode truly is the conclusion, well, I am beyond excited to see where this leads. And
Agreed.
As well.
and I hope everybody here is enjoying it as well. So, without further ado, that's gonna be it for tonight, friends. And apologies for the technical difficulties that we encountered before, but they were solved pretty swiftly, all things considered. And we kept going because nothing stops Detective Yvette. Now,
Not even technological difficulties caused by using software to bring you this wonderful piece of lost media.
exactly, because it is. It's this game is not the easiest to run nowadays because it's been discontinued completely. But we were able to bring it to you in a way. And without further ado, we will now proceed for self-promotions, starting with Raven here, my friend.
Hello.
How's the future look for you, my friend?
It looks, I'd like to say bright. I should stream at some point this weekend, or maybe in a half hour, depending on how I feel. Otherwise, as I always say, give this panda and her sisters your monies. They could really use it more than you can. Because look at what they give you. Such wonderful streams as this, with Stuff that you would probably never ever have realized exists.
I do like I do like sharing obscure games. That is true.
Yes. But also technically obscure soundtrack. Listen to
This soundtrack has been
jazz music.
one of the highlights for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That should be about it. Follow me if you want. If not, that is cool. But, you know, I will start streaming more often shortly.
And you're not gonna wanna miss that, for the link for Raven's channel has been posted in the chat, so go give them a follow, for they are beyond wonderful. Now, show. You know what to do, my friend.
Absolutely. I stream from time to time. As you can see right there, so this is 2590 for all the environment following. Thank you. If not, feel free to do so if you like. You will be seeing me next time on Wednesday next week with Yvette right over there as we attempt to finish up Ace Attorney Investigations 2 once and for all. The final chapter is quite long, but in a good way. And I just want to savor as much as we can, because that's it for Miles Edgeworth. You don't get his own games after that. So it's getting very good. So tune in for that, especially if you want that quality voice acting. Saturdays, Mario Party with Botanic Sage. Which one? We don't know, but that's all part of the fun. So tune in for that as well. If things fall into place, you can also catch me on Yvette's and her sister streams from time to time, like me being right here, Colette for when she does on Mondays and Fridays, and of course Magdalene for Monster Tuesdays. So might be able to see me there from time to time.
Indeed.
Hope to see you around. Oh yeah, if you can support Yvette and her sisters in any way possible, it would be greatly appreciated.
It is always appreciated. Thank you so much, my friend. And yeah, without further ado, well, you can do the self-promotion for me, show.
Oopsies.
No worries. When it comes to streaming plans, well, tomorrow is... I'm not gonna say. I am... Max Wrestle 2025. Something that...
for your sister, that's cute.
She's very passionate about this. She's been working really hard on this, and it would mean a lot if you could all tune out to see it. For I may not be one for the loud noises, the unnecessary violence, and the extremely hyped energy, but I'll be damned if I'm not gonna support something my sister's putting her heart into. So, if you can tune in tomorrow, Friday, you'll get to see a lot of characters duking it out in very hype and dramatic combat. So, if that sounds up your alley, make sure to tune in tomorrow for the, as she says, the event of the millennium. Or she will throw very unrealistic, very unrealistic and loud threats at you.
Just remember, kids, your ticket will pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Indeed. So, Max Wrestle 2025 tomorrow. Stay tuned for more. And as for
really good commentary for that too.
As for next week, well, Monday, Colette is gonna continue playing through Sonic 06, which she's enjoying a lot, and that makes my heart do all the happy emotions, as they say. I love seeing my sister having fun. She deserves it after everything going on. Tuesday, Monster Tuesday, just like Show said. Wednesday, Ace Attorney Investigations. Thursday, potentially the finale of this game. And Friday, well, Colette has some plans as well, so we'll see where that goes. But without further ado, Coffee and Patreon and for support, Discord server for live stream notifications, and in general just hanging out with us. It's been a pleasure to stream for you all. This has been Yvette, detective extraordinaire, librarian, and teacher from time to time. And I also have my own garden. where I do have my own little bamboo plants that I like to mix with my tea. I do yoga, I will go biking, I also go to the gym, and gotta stay healthy, you know? Plenty of activities, but enough about me. We're gonna sign off now. So say goodbye, my friends.
Have a good night, chat.
Good night, everybody.
Friday.
Friday indeed. So, y'all take care.
Y'all have a good night, chat.
And
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, mate. She's trying it again. I'm okay.
Hey, you're strong.
You got this.
You can hold that presence back. Oof.
I'll see you, Space Cowboy.
Dang.
Bang.
Bang.
I just wanna fly high without a wing. I just wanna fly high without a wing. Watch a nigga shine light without the blink. Live a satisfied life without a thing. I'm a reject, I accept that. Disrespect back, get your head cracked. Try and get higher and I'm tired of lies and the setbacks. Shit, I'm on a new level. Fuck it like 2 levels. I don't do business with devils. Shine like a rich rapper pencils. Realize home where the heart is, not where the squad is. That shit whatever. But we realize we better together. I just wanna fly high without a wing. I just wanna fly high without a wing. Watch a nigga shine light without the blink. Live a satisfied life without a thing.